For as long as I can remember, I have been chasing a feeling. It is the feeling of flow. More specifically, the ability to flow with nature's elements. The mountains, the waves, and the cliffs, they call to me. For those of us who hear those calls and are willing to answer, we are met with a vast, unforgiving playground, where gravity and our own abilities are the only constants. Whether I'm skiing down a powder line or free falling off a cliff, I feel this deep connection to the natural world around me. Each split-second decision creates a unique stroke on this vast canvas. We can all relate to that feeling when time slows and your thoughts go quiet. Some find it through meditation and others through music. The fact is, we all chase this feeling of flow. For us who find it through extreme sports, it's not just about the adrenaline, though that rush is undeniable. It's about movement, the freedom to flow with nature, to navigate its unpredictable beauty, and to somehow, within all the chaos, find control. From the moment I first clicked into my skis, I knew I wanted to push what my body was capable of. And since then, I'd say I've learned a lot. I've realized how important it is to know your body, and to be able to trust it in high-stake environments. Our bodies have the incredible ability to learn and adapt new trials we put it through. And eventually, things that were once hard for us become mindless actions. I'm gonna slash this. This fascination led me to study proprioception and kinesthesia, two concepts that have reshaped how I approach both action sports and life. Proprioception is often described as the sixth sense. It is our body's ability to sense where we are in space, even without visual cues. This ability comes from specialized sensors in our muscles, tendons, and joints that send signals to the brain. These signals help us know where we are and allow us to adjust our movements in real time. Kinesthesia, on the other hand, is the awareness of movement, the sense that lets us feel how fast we're moving, how much force we're using, or how far we need to jump. In action sports, this is critical. Kinesthesia helps athletes fine-tune their movements mid-air, feel the rotation of a spin, or control the force of a landing. It also works through sensory receptors in our muscles and joints that constantly send feedback to the brain about motion and speed. Paired with proprioception, it forms the foundation of what we call air awareness, the ability to navigate complex tricks and stay in control, even in the chaos of flight. Throughout the course of this project, I wanted to prove to myself that I could exercise these concepts in real time and try and learn a new movement. To be fair, having a background with flat ground flips made learning a new one come quickly, but I still had to go through the process of trial and error until I was able to teach my body the correct motion. This process was made easier by having good teachers such as Alex Kerwood and being able to analyze my movements in slow motion afterwards, allowing me to see where I was losing height.
You're a sight for sore eyes. You're a bright red sunrise. You're my one and only. You're a cold
Another wealth of knowledge for me along this project was a good friend of mine, Lucas West. He is the founder of Beyond Body Healing Arts, which focuses on holistic healing and craniosacral therapy. I was able to chat with him more in depth about connective tissue, specifically fascia, to understand how the body is working as a whole, to learn and execute complex movements.
Connective tissue, there's different types of connective tissue in the body. We'll talk mainly about fascia right now. It's like a hot topic out there in the bodywork world these days. So fascia is a thixotropic substance, which means it can go from liquid to gelatinous to solid, and then back into a liquid state with pressure applied to it over time. Ideally, we want it in its more fluid state because it's a matrix, a web, three-dimensional web, made mostly out of collagen. And collagen has a crystalline structure. And like any crystal, if you apply pressure to it, it creates a piezoelectric current. So that current being generated through the tissues by pressure is what helps them stay fluid. And the way that we keep that system healthy and fluid is through proper pressure. Two main ways of applying pressure to the system are movement and manual therapy. Manual therapy being like massage, acupuncture, those sorts of things. Proper movement needs to be full body movement. It's a tension that's created from softness, like a sail in a sailboat. It's the fabric has to be soft and pliable, and then the wind catches it, and it creates this. In Taoist martial arts, we call it hung, this sort of expansive energy that's very full and very strong.
For me, it's this feeling of trust and control, of progression and growth that keep me coming back. Whether I'm filming my brother carving down the mountain or shooting a glowing sunset, it's about capturing those fleeting moments in time when mind, body, and nature align perfectly.
There's nothing on the surface. I dive in and let my vision readjust. All the lights will speak. All the dreams we seek. All the lights we speak. All the dreams we seek. I can see wonder underneath the soundless sea. Sing a song for me. Waste this life staring at an empty screen. Forever dead from another new vaccine.
Oh.